What's up, everybody? Hope everybody having a good day. We're going to talk, but before we do, I want to give a little background on the subject matter that's going to be at hand. Now, if you're listening to if you're listening and watching to this particular content here, podcast, whatever you want to call it, this was done on a Sunday. As a matter of fact, Sunday, August 27th, 2023 to be exact. Now, over the weekend, which is Friday and Saturday, I was part of two Twitch raid trains. And the reason why I mention that because one of the raid trains, as a matter of fact, the one that was on Saturday, one of the DJs that was playing, he mentioned about the thrill of him being part of this particular entity where he can converse with different DJs, as part of a lineup, playing different types of music, and also conversing with those who are actually viewing the DJs, following the DJs, and even subscribing to their channels. So this sparked a idea because I wanted to bring this home. So before I really start everything, let me just say that if you're a new and upcoming DJ and you have to be starting to go on live with using Twitch, please do so. Please heed to this and listen to this because hopefully this will give you a little incentive on why live stream is one of the best features to get your name out there. Okay. If you haven't considered going live stream on Twitch, I'm hoping after this particular segment is done, you will get a little thrust on considering doing that for yourself, especially if you're a new and upcoming teacher. So let's get the party started. Right, baby. Househeadspeakz. I'm an underground DJ, and if you see it on the ticker here, we're going to talk about the advantage of using Twitch's raid train for those who are starting in the DJ realm. If you're a new DJ or if you're an up and coming DJ and you're trying to find another avenue to brand yourself in and get your name out, I I will suggest you start considering using using raid trains or be part of raid trains because it will really give you, first of all, to give you the incentive to step up your DJ game. Also, will get other eyes and ears to your particular channel, and and also you can be conversing with different DJs from across the globe and learn by watching their particular channels. So we're gonna get ready to get a deep dive. So without further ado, let's go. Let's talk about exposure. Rate Train expose your stream to a wider audience as viewers from other streams are directed to your channels. This can help you reach new potential fans who might be interested in your music. And the reason why I believe in this one is because every new and up and coming DJ, one of the key factors of getting to this game is exposure. You want to brand yourself so others can enjoy what you're bringing to the table, which is your DJ style, your music selection, you know, and the like. So going this route as far as being part of a raid train, it will give you that exposure. First of all, you have your fellow DJs checking out your channel. Secondly, you'll be able to have followers following your channel. And thirdly, you'll have viewers who may want to follow you for other future shows and events that you'll be thrusting yourself upon. So, so this is one of the key ingredients of live streaming, and I'm glad Twitch is making this possible, especially since DJing in itself is a still small community in the Twitch world, but but in itself it's massive because you can reach so many people from all walks of life doing what they love and doing what you love, which is DJing. So that'll be the one ingredient that you can share. And then of course you'll gain some loyal followers and loyal fans who like what you do. So that's one of the keys. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, on to networking. Raid trains provide an opportunity to connect with other streamers and DJs in the community. Building relationships can lead to collaborations, advice, and support as you navigate your DJ career. What it also can do, which is fascinating, is that you can always broaden your DJ style. Say, for instance, like myself, I'm an underground DJ, but I mostly play house and disco. But I also can play techno. So if you can have an opportunity to join a rain train that's mostly techno, and then you can throw your name into the hat, and you'll gain some new people who probably never heard you before, especially as a house DJ. But if they see you actually know how to dab yourself in techno, then they'll be like, wow, he can play techno. And that happened to me because I was part of a raid train that was strictly techno. And, the DJs that was on the lineup, the actual person who coordinated the raid train, and the viewers and followers who saw me play was very impressed for what I deliver. And with that, I gained not only I gained respect from those particular DJs, they started following me as well, and I started following them as well. So networking is a great advantage, especially when you starting out as a DJ. Like I say on previous videos, you want as many eyes and ears as possible to focus on you and what you bring to the table. And being part of a raid train definitely has that network factor that you really, 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 really want to, you know, chime in. So let's go to the next one. Okay, we're going to talk about viewers engagement. The influx of viewers from a raid can increase chat activity, helping you interact with most people and build a sense of community around your channel. Wow, my goodness. Ever since I personally had joined um, different raid trains, I've seen an uptick on my viewership. I've seen an uptick on my followers, and I've seen some people actually subbing to my channel. And these are people who I never met, who never met me, but enjoy what they're seeing, enjoying what they're listening to. And one of the great factors about a raid train is, you know, a DJ before you could have like we're gonna say about 18 people following them. So by the time you about to go on, they're gonna raid your channel. So those 18 people that was listening to him playing and seeing him playing automatically comes to you to see you play. And you can also, you know, if you can also increase that number because number one, you'll have your regular followers that'll follow you, and then you'll have new people that have never seen you play. Will be, you know, will start following you, and then you'll have other DJs who are part of that lineup, and even DJs who are not part of the lineup, will come in and check you out. So let's say that 18 while you playing can jump up to 20, 25, even 30 viewers. So by the time you're done, you can raid into the DJ that's coming after you, and you'll bring those 30 viewers to their channel, and so on and so on. So, and then all these great people who's watching you playing and loving what you're doing, it's just such a thrill. It's amazing, especially when you have your fellow peers checking you out. Now, for a new and upcoming DJ, this is crucial because not only now you have experienced DJs that you can come to, you know, because most of the time you can also start, you know, following on their other socials, or you can join whatever community they're part of on Discord, and you can ask them there. You can ask them questions. You can get some tips from them, you know, and then of course if you're seeing what they're doing with their channel, you know, as far as their visuals, you can get ideas from there. I mean, it's a plethora of information that you get just by being part of a raid train, and all you want to do is just make the viewers stay there and enjoying what you do. So let's go to the next one. Now we're going to talk about followers and subscribers. Now I touched a little on the follow some of the follower things on the last on the when I was talking about the viewers engagement, but now we're gonna get into followers and subscribers. Some viewers from the raid might be impressed with your DJ skills and decide to follow or subscribe to your channel, boosting your overall members. This is what you want, and especially if you're a new and upcoming DJ who's trying to brand yourself. You want this. This is very important, and especially if you on Twitch, one of the goals is you want more followers, you want more people to subscribe to your channel, you know, you want them to hit that notification bell so they can know when will you be playing, what shows you be playing, you know. So, and we're talking about outside of the realm of raid train to me is an extra ingredient to add to to your DJ repertoire, especially when it comes to live streaming. But you still want to get these the people who's viewing you. You want them to start following you, so they can check out your regular shows when you go on, and also they can subscribe to your channel. So you'll have your follower count will grow can grow with this as long as your subscribers can grow. Now it's not going to happen overnight, and you may have to join a few rate trains for it to happen, but it will happen. Believe you me. I I started doing raid trains of probably I said beginning spring and early summer, and as a result, I seen my follower count grow, and I have seen my subscribers count grow. So it's a possibility, but remember, nothing happens overnight, and it always comes down to the work. People ain't gonna like what they see and hear unless you put in the work. So if you want those followers and you want those subscribers, just make sure you put in the effort and you put in the work behind the scenes. So when you do go on, you can give them a great show, a great entertaining entity, and an awesome product, which is you as the DJ. Skills improvement. Let's discuss. Regularly performing in front of a large audience can help you improve your DJing skills under different conditions and in a higher pressure scenarios. Now, before one of the segments that I spoke about is practice, practice, practice. Well, if you are joining um, several raid trains or different raid trains with different scenarios, that's where your practice will come through. That's where your DJ skills will shine, and that's when you start the improving and developing new ways of DJing. Whether you're selecting different tracks to your beat matching, to your blends, to you dropping on the one. If you're a scratch DJ, different ways of doing your adding your scratch to your DJing. You know, of course, I use the track separation. You know, with some of my DJ routines, so I incorporated that. So that's why that's how you develop yourself as far as skill wise is concerned. And also, you can wow the actual viewers who are checking you out, because when you get into when you knowing that other people is looking at you, you get a sense of energy, you get a sense of getting into the groove, and then you want to do different things, just to wow, just to keep them interested, keep them engaged, keep them with you, so they can, whatever kind of journey you trying to take them, they will follow you. They will come. They will want to come with you because you bringing something to them that they want or and need and desire and nourish. That's one of the essence of being a DJ. And of course, that's one of the great things about music as a whole. So yes, when you join these raid trains, you know, and each time you join one, and even if you join a different one, you start improving yourself, and you will see and notice those improvements each and every time you either doing your own show or every time you are part of Red Train. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Really, visibility. Ray trains can elevate your visibility in the Twitch music and DJing category, potentially leading to more organic discovery from viewers browsing the category. That this pretty much means you will get yourself out there more by joining joining a raid train. Your name will be out there, and people who have seen you did a raid train in the past will be excited to see your name part of a raid train lineup. I mean, I know that through my experience of doing raid trains, I didn't had DJs and followers from, oh my God, far as Thailand or the Philippines, or those countries in Southeast Asia, or in Asia, or in Europe, or in South America, or in North America, which is either Canada or Mexico, and then of course all of the U.S. I mean, these particular people are who have seen your name in various raid trains, know what you bring to the table, and they're looking forward to it. I hadn't had viewers and DJs say that, oh my goodness, the first time I saw you on a raid train, you 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 made me a follower. I wanted to follow everything that you do going forward. And it's it's also what and the good thing about that is that it also gets you into the Twitch verse, which means that since I know my category is mostly music and also DJing, that means that I could be doing one of my scheduled shows, and I might have a viewer that first time seeing me, or they probably lurked and saw me but didn't go onto the chat, and having to pop into the chat, say, hey, what's going on, Househeadspeakz? I'm so and so, so and so. I didn't chat it. I didn't join the chat but I saw you on this particular raid train, and I noticed that you have your own show, so I wanted to come up there and check you out. I love what you're doing, stuff like that, and that's a great feeling. And usually that particular word of mouth spreads. So not only you have visibility, whereas someone from Twitch will find you, that same person or people will tell their followers in Twitch, because sometimes you have people who are mods, moderators, or gamers who still likes music, and they'll be able to tell their fellow moderators or fellow gamers, especially if they're not moderating a specific channel, then they can let their people know, oh, I checked out this cat named House Speaks. He is real good. You will love him. Why don't you go check out his channel? It's here. And then next thing you know, you have different people that you didn't even dream of knowing coming to your channel just because somebody saw you play. And for the most part, they saw you play at a particular raid train. That's the key ingredient. And if you're new and upcoming DJ, this is what you want. Trust me. Remember that while raid trains can provide benefits, they're just one part of a building of successful streaming presence. Consistent, high quality content, engaging interaction, and community building remains crucial for long-term growth. Like I said in the beginning, raid train is just being part of a raid train is just another tool that you can use to brand yourself, but it's not the tool. You still have to make sure that you have, great content, which means schedule shows. If you have a show that you have scheduled, especially as a new and upcoming DJ, it behooves you to be as consistent with that schedule as possible. Me, I have two shows that I do every first and second Sunday. But as of next year, I'm going to change the days. I was going to change it to one particular day, but that may or may not work out. So I'm have to, try to see if I can choose another day or maybe choose another time. But we'll see. We'll see as it goes. That's not going to happen until 2024. But that's another thing. The other thing is make sure you have make sure that you interact with your audience, interact with the viewers, interact with those who follows your channel, and of course those who subscribe that also want to tell others so they can follow and subscribe to your channel. And one of the good things to do, one of the key things to do that is make sure that you have great, your cams is on point, make sure your sound is on point, make sure your visuals is there. I mean, that's one of the things by me joining these brain trains, seeing all these different DJs with their different visuals and their backgrounds and such. I start to add more of those to my channel when I do shows, and I'm going to continue doing that. Just to give my channel more flair, more style, more something that people can engage and see as well as listening to me working the decks, and of course community building. One of the one of the key things about doing a raid train is not only even if you whether you on a lineup and not on a lineup. I follow there's a good number of DJs I have encountered and met since I started doing raid trains, and ever since that time, even when I'm not on a raid train, I will follow them if I know they're going to be on. Either if it's their regular show or they're part of another raid train, I will go to that channel and and go to the chat. You know, if I'm gonna watch their whole set, I'll acknowledge that I'm there and checking them out and stuff like that. If I'm lurking, that means I might be doing something around, the house and stuff like that. Then I'll let them look. I'm listening in. It's just that I'm either preparing for dinner or just doing some stuff, doing another project or doing things. But I am there listening to their mixes. And then once in a while, I'll pop into the chat, and say my piece and stuff like that, and then pop back out. So you definitely want to build that want to have that community building. So when you go on, those same DJs or those same viewers will give you, that same love. They say, "Oh wow, and House That Speaks is about to go on. I gotta go check them out. I might be busy with something, but I at least want to let them know that what's going on. I'm here. I'm checking you out. I'm doing this and that, but that means I'm still listening to you, or they'll be watching or they'll check out the entire segment of the show. So, you know, and that's how you establish yourself, especially as far as doing this on Twitch. It establishes yourself as a DJ. And don't let nobody tell you that being on Twitch won't, won't lead to playing out and stuff like that. It will. It has. It's done it for me. It'll do it for you. But of course, everything's, you gotta learn you gotta crawl before you know how to walk. And this is a great way of doing it. I wanted to just come up in here and give you a little gist on, Twitch's raid train and the advantages that it can have for new and upcoming DJs. I hope you got something out of it. I enjoy bringing information like this to you, and also, as a person who has been doing rated trains for a short period of time, I love it. I really, really love being part of these raid trains because they're different. One train is never the same as another. You can either plan at a different style of house, or if you like yesterday, I was like Saturday, I was part of a classic house and disco raid train, which that's all it is. It was classic house cuts, or you were playing disco. For the most, my set mostly was disco based, but I did through a couple classic cuts here and there. So that was fun, and it was also fun seeing the rest of the DJ lineup playing. You know, either they went the classic house route or went the disco route. So it was awesome doing that. So that was definitely fun, and I'm looking forward to being part of that particular raid train again as well. I know I think sometime earlier this month, I was part of another raid train called Techno and Friends, and where I got to play techno, and I got to play 2 hours of it, and it was an absolute blast. People who was in the chat, who was lurking, who was following, they was enjoying what I was playing, and and it was pretty cool. I'm looking forward to being part of that raid train as well. So, and it's gaining some ground, it's building some momentum, and it's definitely putting myself as a DJ and my channel on Twitch, and in a in a position where I'm getting people checking me out. I'm getting people coming to my regular shows. I'm getting people who if they see my name on a raid train lineup, they're there to check me out. So it's awesome, and I enjoy it, and I plan on continue to do more raid trains. So if you want to check out the rest, other videos that give you information for new and upcoming DJs, please do so. You can follow me on my socials, my two websites, um, right there on the link that you see right here, which is the link tree. It has You can follow me on all my socials, my Twitch, everywhere. So you can follow me there. Um, Please um, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm still working on a consistent base. I usually come on a Saturday, but since I was doing a raid train last this on a Saturday, I thought that it would be better for me to come on a Sunday, and I might do that a little often. If I know that I'm going to be part of a raid train on a Saturday, then I'll try to do contact and post it out on a Sunday, because I definitely want new upcoming DJs to have some information available to them. So that'll be it. Hope everybody have a great Sunday. I know it's sunny out. It's sunny and beautiful, and the temperature is very, very perfect here where I'm from, which is Chicago. I hope the weather where you from is as lovely as it is here. So appreciate the love and support. Please keep letting people know about my channel, and keep following me. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.